Okay, let's talk about the Housewives for a minute. I'm too lazy to go into the living room, sit in front of my even prettier backdrop with lights. I'm tired, so we're going to talk about it. So, Robin Dixon has officially been fired from Potomac. Yay, it's about fucking time. That bitch offered nothing to the show. I can't stand her. Giselle, you need to go too. But like Funky Dineva said on his live the other night, now that Giselle's Ace Boon Coon is no longer on the show, she's going to have to fend for herself and will no longer have blind loyalty even when she's wrong. When he said that, I was like, yep. I think Ashley should go. She adds nothing at all. To me, she's one of the worst housewives. She's the worst housewife in, I think, all of the franchises. I can't even think of anybody else that would even compare to her. Like, she's literally the worst. Brings nothing, does nothing. I think Robin is probably the second worst. And Ashley's a terrible bone carrier because she literally starts fires and walks away. And the fact that she's still married to that Gollum gremlin looking motherfucker is crazy to me. The fact that you would let him buy you a house that's still in his name, he still has power over you. That's a whole other video. I'm not going to get in on Ashley, but I think she needs to go. I definitely think Wendy should go. I think Wendy hurt her brand joining the show. I really do. She hurt her brand joining the Real Housewives of Potomac. She was already established in her field. And I think joining a reality show where you're getting drinks thrown on you and getting put in, these precarious situations where you have to defend yourself and come completely out of character. I think it's time for her to go. I'm not a big fan of Wendy. I'll be honest with you. I'm not. I didn't like her first season. I thought she came in super hot. It was very obvious she had watched the show and had already formed opinions, and I think came a little too hard. But I respect the woman. I respect her grind and her game, and the fact that she's a collegiate with all these degrees. I just feel like when you're that established and you're on talk shows talking about politics and shit, and they're asking for your opinion, like, you don't need to be on a reality show getting drinks thrown on you, fighting with bitches. I just don't think that's a good look. So let's talk about Beverly Hills. Okay, so Beverly Hills. So Anne Marie was fired. Clearly she was salty about it. She wrote a whole thing and was upset. I don't know what she was expecting. You came on the show. You came in hot. Hold on. I got to go get... Actually, I'll stay filming while I do that. I got to go get my other energy drink to get ready for work. So you get on the show. You come at Sutton over some esophagus bullshit. Then, good morning. I'm filming. And we at 209, okay? I went viral on TikTok yesterday, bitch. Okay, so you come on the show. You do way too much. You're an asshole. You flex and throw out your education, your job, your degrees, all this bullshit, and you're not entertaining or interesting. And then you wonder why your ass got fired from the show. Baby, that's life. I will say this though. I will say fucking this. What she said about Garcelle, I almost have to agree with. Because here's my thing with Garcelle. I like Garcelle, but then I don't like Garcelle. Garcelle, sometimes to me, it seems like she only wants to be the black person at the party. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Not Another Teen Movie, but there's a scene in the movie where the token black guy, that's his character's name, is at a party and sees another black guy at the party. And he's like, I'm the only black guy that can be at this party. That's what Garcelle be giving sometimes on the show. I know that's fucked up to say, but I'm just calling it as I see it. For my reality, that's what I see. I actually don't think Garcelle has a storyline. What does she talk about on the show? Besides her divorce, co-parenting, and her sons, which is the same shit. I don't know. I mean, Garcelle is good at throwing shade. I like her friendship with Sutton. It's kind of funny, but I don't particularly care for her. I'm surprised they added her to the show, and I'm surprised she's still here. They need to get rid of Kyle. And Kyle is to me is a top tier housewife. Love Kyle. Kyle, I don't care about your divorce like that. I don't care about it enough to want to watch that shit every week. And you and DJ Tracy, I can't. It's not real. I can't. Okay, I forgot to mention this. I forgot to mention NECA. Totally forgot about her because she's forgettable. So NECA got fired from Potomac. I didn't like her either. But you know what's funny? I'll say this. I'm going to eat crow for a minute. Or not eat crow. I'm going to eat my words for a minute. I would have given her a second season. I would have, because she held her own. I'll give her that. I didn't like that you're Nigerian and then you come on the show and choose to fight with the other Nigerian chick. I just thought that was really tacky. And I know this sounds terrible. I said this shit to my mom the other night. I don't want to watch nobody's IVF journey. I don't fucking care like that. You want to have kids, great. Loads of people have kids every single day. Wonderful. I don't want to watch your IVF journey. That is a common theme on the Housewives franchises. Don't nobody want to watch that shit. It's been done so many times, I think. And there's nothing wrong. I sound really insensitive right now, and it's terrible. I don't have children, and I do apologize if I'm offending anybody. But I'm just keeping it 100. We've seen that on every franchise every fucking year. I'm not watching NECA do fucking IVF shots with her whack ass husband. I'm not doing it. And now none of us are doing it because her ass didn't get ass back. But I kind of feel like if she had a second season to step out of the Wendy shadow and the Wendy bullshit, I think NECA probably could have done something. And I can't believe I'm saying that because I talked the most shit about her. Beverly Hills. So Crystal's gone too. I'm surprised Crystal lasted as long as she did on the show. She didn't bring anything to the show. She was just the token Asian lady. She was there for diversity because she added nothing to the show. And I find it interesting that she talked about her brother a lot, who I think is gay. He gave me gay energy. I know he's, dating women and shit, but my gaydar was ding, 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 ding with him. Allegedly. I don't know. I don't want to out the man if he ain't out. You know what I mean? It's not my place to out nobody anyway, but he just seemed gay to me. And I just felt like they should have dove more into her family because Crystal, her husband Rob was funny. Rob Minkoff is funny. He's a funny dude. His response to her getting fired was funny too. Because he was like, I was looking forward to being more sassy next season or something like that. So, she seems to be in good spirits leaving the show. All right, Crystal. So who we got next? So let's talk about Alexia is getting divorced. Todd, Alexia's gringo husband, is divorcing her. This is Alexia's now third divorce. Third. Alexia, what's going on, baby? It's clearly you, so what's going on? If you're the common denominator, what's going on? You know what I think it is? I think there's issues with that son of hers, that Peter. We all know that Todd and Peter didn't really like each other, especially when Todd was like, I'll fight you right now. When he said that, I was like, oh, this dude is about that life. Because Peter is a misogynistic, abusive, racist ass motherfucker any goddamn way. I ain't gonna say that, but I'll say the white looking Cubans be racist as fuck. You still Cuban, baby. You still African. Get over it. But I digress. I'm sorry that she's getting divorced. I think that sucks for her. But it's interesting, and it appears like she was blindsided. I mean, we'll find out more next season, but I'll say this though, Adriana was right about his ass. Adriana be right about people. Her delivery don't be good. Her timing while doing the delivery is never good. But she doesn't appear to ever be wrong. She was right. Look at Larsa and old boy. They're not together anymore. I think Larsa does shit for clout. Sometimes I don't even be believing half her shit is real. I mean, you get in a relationship with a dude, you've been together less than 2 years, you got a podcast, you're on a TV show together, 2 TV shows together, excuse me. Traitors, by the way. And then the Housewives, obviously. I don't know. But if y'all remember season 1 of The Real Housewives of Miami, when Larsa still had her original parts, before she fucked up her face and her body and all that. Actually, she looks good. I mean, I just don't think she needed to do all that, but whatever. I'm not her. I don't wake up and look at her face every day and feel like I need to change something. I tell you what, though, I need to change his hair. But Marisol's mother, Mama Elsa, shout out to Mama Elsa, told her, she said, your problem is you worry too much about men. Do y'all remember when she said that to her? Because Larsa was like, oh, I heard you're psychic. Da, 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 da. And most people that are genuinely psychic don't like to call themselves psychic. Because the first thing that Elsa did was like cut her off. Like, I am not a psychic. You know what I mean? So, Larsa, you worry too much about men. And you was hanging around them damn Kardashians doing the most.com. And now you ain't even part of that camp no more. That's a whole other case study. All right, what other Housewives news? What else we got? Wendy's house got burglarized. Just a tip to everybody that's within the sound of my voice. If you go on vacation and there's no one staying in your home, apartment, wherever the fuck you live, while you're on vacation to watch your shit, don't post pictures of you on vacation until you are back from the vacation. Just a little tip. It's the same as like tagging yourself somewhere on Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat. You always do it after you've left the location because people are weird. Just a little pro tip. We have New Jersey coming. I'm very excited for New Jersey. I'm really interested to see the Teresa's marriage play out. Because I don't like that Louis. I don't trust him. He give me Dear John vibes. I don't like him. He give me Brooks Ayers vibes. Don't like him. Atlanta's going to be lit. We got Portia and Kenya. In a dream world, Nene would come back, but we know that ain't going to happen. I'm curious who else they're going to bring back to Atlanta. I hear Sheree may not be coming back, which I think is a little crazy. I mean, Sheree at this point is a staple. I feel like she should come back, maybe just be a friend of the show, maybe not a full peach holder, but she got to get more of a storyline though. The most Sheree's ever had as a storyline outside of the whole Bob Whitfield saga was when she was dating an old boy in prison, Tyrone. That was a while ago. In her house. I feel like we need to dive deeper into the substance of Sheree, if there is any. Because sometimes I don't think there is. I have a theory about people that are obsessed with designer labels and things like that. It makes me wonder, when you're so obsessed with material items, I feel like you lack something on the inside. I could be wrong, but that's just my personal observation. I've been on Earth 42 years, and that's just something that I've noticed. I don't believe in paying a shit ton of money for clothing. The only things I think that you should spend money on I'm sorry, my alarm went off while I was filming. What was I saying? I was talking about material items. If you're going to spend money on shit, I think you should always spend good money on shoes because it's your feet. You should spend money on your hair because it's your hair, your skin, your teeth, and what you eat. Because your body is your temple, right? Um, I heard they added somebody else to New York. I'm gonna be real. I did not care for the reboot of Real Housewives of New York. I'm just being honest. Um, didn't like any of the women really. Like, not really any of them. Um, the show felt very surfaced and forced. Now, to be fair, it was only season one. I feel like season two will have more genuine storylines. It just felt like a lot of the drama was just like not real. Um, I don't know. I miss the old cast of Real Housewives of New York. I know that's like sacrilege to say because Ramona Singer is like, people don't like her because she's super Republican and she do be saying some racist shit sometimes, but I just prefer that cast. It's a shame that Bethany went rogue and decided to sue folks because Bethany was good TV too, even though she be doing too much sometimes too. She's irritating online, by the way. Maybe like how I am. I don't know. All in all, I'm excited for Jersey to come back. Can't wait for Orange County. Child, I've been saying this forever. The Real Housewives of Orange County, low key, is the best franchise out of all of them. Fucking argue with me on that. Let's argue about it. Okay, that's the best one. Orange County ain't never had a bad season. They may have bad one offers who were on the show, but the show itself is good. Them ladies are interesting. They have real drama, real shit going on. It never feels forced, manufactured at all on that show. We got Shannon's ex with his musty looking ass dating Alexis Bellino, Jesus Jugs. I can't wait to see that shit. And Tamra on her bullshit. I can't stand Tamra. Ugh, she's great TV, but she gets on my nerves. And she's no one's friend. Anybody that's friends with Tamra, be careful who you friend. Tamra's a Virgo, by the way. And I love Virgos, and my sister is a Virgo, and she's listening to me film this right now. I'm going to say this about Virgos, okay? About Virgo women.